24 by 7 AI receptionist is a great thing, but when we come to real life scenario, it is not that good thing in initial stage. So why I said that? So 24 by 7 AI receptionist. The issue with this is that it sounds smart, but sometimes it's the dumbest thing you can do initially. This thing is initially only because not because AI voice agent don't work, because in most cases we are not sure how it's working in real life use case because there are different responses by each user and it's hard to predict that all upfront. So let's say you build an good AI voice agent and you tested it your way, but you can't guess all the responses by all different users in the real life. And it can be different responses in which AI, you might not have taught this to your AI, and it might make some kind of answers and do hallucination or tell something wrong. So it is a major issue for that, and for this you need to retrain your agent with that. And if you test it with large amount of people, then you are messing it up totally. So not this is the reason we should not start by initially by 24 by 7 AI voice agent, but it can work sometimes. But we need to take up like actively looking for the reiteration. If you are doing 24 by 7 AI receptionist, then you must look into the system again and again, reiterate quickly and do this. But the best way to do this is to prevent it. I'll just show you what's the solution for that. So what's the solution for that? Once the AI voice agent is ready, we should connect to our clients, or if you are a business and doing this, then you should connect to your telephony provider and handle the missed call and after hour calls only initially. So not all 24 by 7 because we are going to test this with users which we might have missed because of missed call or after hour calls. So that's low risk or risk free for initially with testing with our AI voice agent. So if we test it like this, then we can reiterate it and we can correct it more, and we can once it's ready and once it's smooth, we can implement it totally 24 by 7 into our system. So what's the benefit in that? So there are three benefits basically. So firstly, if we are building it as an agency, no client is there who can trust this thing, and they can they can implement in this their system and handle all their inbound calls with this AI. Most people are not comfortable with that because trust builds with time, not at very moment. They tested it and they can think that it can handle all their inbound calls. So that's not the case. The trust builds by time, and once we are handling their missed slash after our calls, then they can look into the conversation and see it's working smoothly, and by time they can build trust in that and they can rely on it, and we can simply implement it 24 by 7 into their system so that they can they can have that trust and they can rely on it and trust it. So that's how we can build it. And another solution is that we are still actually solving the problem because the biggest problem our clients have is not they want to handle their calls 24 by 7. The problem comes when they miss a call or after our calls have coming and they can't manage their personal time with the working calls. So this is the problem, and we need to handle this. So we are still actually solving the problem, and we are actually recovering those leads which might have got missed out with the client, and we can handle it by the AI, and so the AI can answer it and get the data on the CRM and inform the client about that. So and we can also reiterate that. So let's come to the third benefit. So in that time, we can check out our conversation and reiterate based on that. And once everything is smooth, clients gain trust with that, and we can move it into a 24 by 7 receptionist, not just after hour or missed calls. Because if we are comfortable with that, everything is going fine, and we don't need a reiteration much likely than that, then we can definitely integrate it 24 by 7. So that's how the strategy goes, and that's how we can integrate it 24 by 7, not initially. So let's get to it. How we can do that simply. So the solution we need to do this is clear the client that what we are actually doing. That is, we are handling your miss slash after our calls only, not 24 by 7 calls. In the start, you need to say that, and we are only handling the calls which are at high chances of getting loose, but we are just recovering that so that we can bring that clients back, and so they don't get loose by you. So it's become a risk-free trial for them, and they can simply try it out. And if they feel like, which they will definitely do, that it's worth it, and we can simply reiterate that again and again. And after that, we can simply see that if this system we can implement it 24 by 7, it's running very smoothly, and there's no reason you should handle more calls now by yourself. We can simply handle our AI voice agent to handle it 24 by 7. So that's how we can implement that, and it can handle the calls 24 by 7. But initially you need to mention like we are only handling missed and after our calls right now to recover your leads initially, which are getting missed. So you can simply say that, and for doing this you must ask your client's telephony provider. Let's say they agree, then you need to ask which telephony provider you use for handling your inbound calls, which telephony provider you buy your number from, and which you are using. So once your agent is ready, once your AI voice agent is ready to deploy, you need to enable the call forwarding in your client's number basically. I need to correct this in your uh, client's number, and set working hours. So after our calls, the after our and working hours, after the working hours, the call gets automatically forwards to your agent's number. And also set condition that if any call gets missed, it is automatically forwarded to your agent's number. That's how our AI voice agent can get the call from the user. If any call goes miss, or it's the person is calling after the working hours, then the agent can handle those calls simply, and get that data in the CRM, and we can use that data to retrain our agent. And keep in mind that different client might have different telephony provider. So if you are having different clients, it's possibility that they are having different telephony provider. So you need to look how to enable call forwarding in each of their telephony system. So if let's say they use Ring Central, then you can look how to enable call forwarding in that, and you can simply guide them to do that. Or if your telephony provider have editor access, then you can get that access if they are comfortable, and you can simply do it by yourself. So nothing complex, and it just became a risk-free for you and your clients. So that's how our AI voices can work, and we can solve real problem without implementing 24 by 7 initially. Because if you implement 24 by 7, it's total very risky for you and your client, and even clients don't trust to enable it 24 by 7 and handle all their calls. So if we position it like this, we are only handling missed and after our calls, then it's going to be better, and they can trust you because you are simply recovering those leads which are getting missed or which are coming after hours in their personal time. So you can do that and simply make your system work for you and your clients. So that's what that was in this video, and hope you liked it and got the way why we should not implement it 24 by 7 initially. So, and if you are a business and looking for this kind of solution for your business, then you can DM me on Instagram, or you can simply book a free consulting call with me I will understand your needs and build you an AI voice agent for your business. So that's it. And if you want more such type of videos, then you can comment below and make sure to subscribe. So thank you for watching.